a high school football game, state championship in Santa Fe from Albuquerque. And during the football game, Santa Fe is at about, it's higher than Denver, about 7,000 people.
I did not know that Santa Fe was higher than Denver.
It is. Anyway, there's a hill between Santa Fe and
Oh, I got to put my
Santa Fe, between Santa Fe and Albuquerque, kind of akin to coming down into Mojave. You know, the long downhill stretch.
From where is it again?
When you're coming down into Baker, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it was, that's like 15 miles, and the one outside of this one is only about 7 miles, 6 or 7 mile hill, I think it's called. And they came over at the top, and it's the first time I've ever had this happen, is that the south face road was I drove into the middle of the storm, and there was ice on the road.
Was that the one where you weren't able to tell what side of the road you were on?
No, that was in Colorado.
That was a fog story.
That's a fog story. No, this one is an ice story. And I'm going down this hill in my TR4, and everybody on the road is sliding.
Oh shit!
On the freeway, on this 3-lane freeway. I mean, it's just, and somehow I managed to slide and get through.
Dipsy do without hitting anybody.
Without hitting anybody for miles.
Oh wow!
And then it got warm enough that it wasn't sticking anymore. But it was so cold, and the wind was so cold that my TR4, which had such a little radiator, got so cold
It couldn't run.
that it wouldn't run.
Oh shit!
And that's the first time I wound up doing it several times in my life, but that was the first time I later got cardboard, but back then I took clothing or something I had in the car.
Oh yeah, they packed the radiator.
Packed it in front of the radiator, so no air would go into the radiator.
So it would overheat itself basically.
Well, it wouldn't overheat.
It was too fucking cold to overheat, but
overheat, yeah.
Wow.
And I wound up doing that several times, but that was the first time. And when I'm over on the side of the road, and it was so cold it wouldn't run. It wouldn't, the gas wouldn't vaporize.
Wow. That's pretty intense.
It is.
Yeah.
And actually, the second time it happened, and I didn't even get a chance to plug the radiator. I was in the middle of a blizzard, going from Colorado, from Denver. I was driving from Denver to Fort Collins, where I was living, and it stalled out that time, and I wound up spending the night in an all-night bowling alley.
There's worse places you could be stuck in, I guess.
Well, I mean, it was there, and I could walk to it.
Yeah.
And that one turned out, and I don't know, that I had we don't know if it happened because of the cold or the cold exasperated it, but it turned out I had a cracked distributor cap.
Yeah.
And so I was able to, the girl that I was actually living with, her she got to drive one of their cars. They were both blind, but they had someone who would drive for them, and took me to a auto parts store, and I got another distributor cap. Then I slid out on the ice between coming out of between the big mountain in Arizona.
I don't know.
You know, Flagstaff.
Oh,
It was between Flagstaff and Williams, and that's when I slid in the Firebird and hit the tree, and the only tree in a couple mile stretch.
oh, that one.
I guess Tony was probably right, because I mean, I got thrown out of my brother's Volkswagen.
Yeah.
I was in a couple bad motorcycle accidents, and the car accident where I killed somebody.
With the boy, yeah.
Yeah,
And you kind of walked away from it. You walked away
able
from
to walk.
Yeah.
I wound up with a separated shoulder from that. Actually, not that shoulder. I mean, I lived because I didn't have a seatbelt on. He died because he did.
Maybe that's a good book idea as well.